Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're getting into a story, an ancient one, that really strips away niceties. It's about human complexity, betrayal, and some pretty shocking responses. We're focusing on the defilement of Dinah and vengeance of Jacob's sons. It's a narrative from foundational text and gives us this, powerful glimpse into justice and honor that might feel quite foreign now. So our mission really is to unpack it all, look at the motivations, the chain reactions, and pull out the surprising facts and maybe some crucial insights hidden in there. It's going to be quite a journey. Okay, so it begins with Dinah. She's Leah and Jacob's daughter, and the text just says she went out to see the daughters of the land. It sounds simple enough, right? Like just curiosity. But this one act, this seemingly everyday thing, it lights the fuse for everything that follows. Then we meet Shechem. He's the son of Hamor, the local prince, and the text is blunt. He saw her, he took her, and lay with her and defiled her. It's a violent act, the clear catalyst.
Right, but what's fascinating and almost jarring is what happens next with Shechem. The text says his soul clave unto Dinah. He genuinely, it seems, fell for her, loved the damsel. He even spake kindly unto the damsel, and then straight away he goes to his father, Hamor, saying, "Get me this damsel to wife."
That transition is unexpected, from violence to wanting marriage.
Exactly. It's a paradox for us maybe, but it could hint at, ancient ways of trying to resolve conflict or even assimilate people after such an event, turning violation into alliance, perhaps.
It definitely complicates things.
Yeah.
And Jacob, Dinah's father, his first move when he just held his peace, waited until his sons got back from the fields. That silence, it feels heavy.
Oh, it's calculated, I think. Jacob's an outsider here, vulnerable. He knows his sons are the ones who will feel the honor slight most keenly, the ones who will likely act. So he waits for the muscle, essentially.
It sets them up for a central role, doesn't it?
Absolutely. A devastating one, as it turns out.
So the sons return. They hear the news. And just as they arrive, Hamor, Shechem's father, comes to talk to Jacob. He's clearly looking for a way forward. But Jacob's sons, the text says they were grieved and very wroth, furious. They called what Shechem did folly in Israel, which thing ought not to be done, a deep, unacceptable shame.
And Hamor's offer isn't small. It's not just about smoothing things over for his son. He proposes a full-on alliance. He says, "Make ye marriages with us, give your daughters unto us, take our daughters unto you." He invites them to live there, dwell with us, trade, get you possessions therein. It's huge.
Yeah, complete integration. And Shechem himself piles on, pleading, "Let me find grace in your eyes. What ye shall say unto me, I will give." He says, "Ask me never so much dowry and gift, and I will give.
Yeah.
But give me the damsel to wife." He sounds desperate, willing to pay any price.
Which shows how much he wanted her, or maybe how much he understood the severity of the insult he'd inflicted. But here's the twist. Jacob's sons respond, but the text is explicit. They answered Shechem and Hamor, his father, deceitfully. This is where the plan forms.
Deceitfully? How?
They use a religious or cultural pretext. They say, "We cannot do this thing, to give our sister to one that is uncircumcised, for that were a reproach unto us." It sounds like a legitimate barrier.
The circumcision requirement.
Exactly. Their solution. Universal male circumcision for all of Shechem's people. "If ye will be as we be," they say, "then will we give our daughters unto you. Take your daughters to us. Dwell with you. Become one people."
It sounds like a path to that integration Hamor wanted.
On the surface, yes.
Okay.
But the condition is the key. And they add the ultimatum. "If not, then will we take our daughter and we will be gone."
And astonishingly, Hamor and Shechem agree to this. Shechem is particularly eager, the text notes, because he had delight in Jacob's daughter. And it adds he was more honorable than all the house of his father.
Which really speaks to his commitment, or perhaps his naivete about their true intentions. So they go to the city gate, the place for public decisions. They pitch it to their men. They say Jacob's family is peaceable, the land's big enough, intermarriage is good. But then comes the clincher, the incentive.
What was that?
They ask their men, "Shall not their cattle and their substance and every beast of theirs be ours? Only let us consent unto them, and they will dwell with us." It's an appeal to greed, essentially.
Wow. Acquire their wealth through merging.
Precisely. And it works. The men are convinced. So every male was circumcised, all that went out of the gate of his city. They're completely vulnerable, thinking peace and profit are coming.
And this sets up the most brutal part of the story. The timing is just chilling. On the third day, when they were sore, when they were at their absolute weakest.
Exactly. Maximum vulnerability.
And it's Simeon and Levi, Dinah's full brothers, who lead the charge. They took each man his sword and came upon the city boldly and slew all the males. Just like that. calculated slaughter.
Hamor and Shechem are specifically mentioned as being killed with the edge of the sword, and only then is Dinah taken from Shechem's house.
But it doesn't end there, does it? The revenge escalates massively.
Not at all. The other sons of Jacob then arrive. They came upon the slain and spoiled the city because they had defiled their sister. The justification is clear, but the scale.
The scale is staggering. They took their sheep and their oxen and their asses, that which was in the city and that which was in the field.
And more. All their wealth and all their little ones and their wives took the captive and spoiled even all that was in the house.
It's total annihilation and plunder. It goes way beyond avenging Dinah, doesn't it? It feels like a tribal conquest. What does this tell us about, well, honor back then?
It suggests that honor was collective. An attack on one was an attack on the entire group, the entire clan. And the response had to be overwhelming, not just to punish, but to restore that honor and project power.
To send a message.
A terrifyingly clear message. Don't mess with us.
Yeah.
The spoils, the captives, they reinforce that dominance. It's not just justice. It's about status and survival in a harsh world.
Jacob certainly saw the immediate danger, even if his focus seems different. His reaction isn't about the morality of the slaughter itself, is it?
No, his reaction is pure pragmatism, mixed with fear. He tells Simeon and Levi, "Ye have troubled me to make me to stink among the inhabitants of the land, among the Canaanites and the Perizzites."
Make me stink, meaning ruin my reputation, make me hated.
Precisely. He continues, "And I, being few in number, they shall gather themselves together against me and slay me, and I shall be destroyed, I and my house." He's worried about retaliation, about annihilation, survival.
So it's the strategic fallout he's focused on, the potential consequences for his family.
Exactly. It's this clash, you see. The sons operating on this absolute code of honor. You defile our sister, you cease to exist. Jacob thinking about the bigger picture, the long game, the danger they're now all in.
And Simeon and Levi's response to their father's fear is just so stark, so simple.
It is. They just ask him, should he deal with our sister as with an harlot?
That one question says it all for them.
It perfectly encapsulates their worldview. To them, the defilement wasn't just an assault. It was treating Dinah, and by extension their whole family, as worthless, like a prostitute. That level of dishonor, in their minds, could only be answered with total destruction.
It's a brutal logic, but it's the logic of their time and place, it seems.
It really lays bare that ancient moral calculus where family honor, especially female chastity, was absolutely paramount. A violation demanded an extreme, collective, and violent restoration.
So we see this whole arc. The initial act, the deceptive diplomacy, the horrifying revenge, and then the justification and fear afterwards.
A really intense narrative exploring these raw themes of honor, vengeance, and consequence.
It certainly leaves you thinking, when perceived dishonor happens, what kinds of justice follow? And maybe more importantly, how do we grapple then and now with the cost of those choices, especially when vengeance spirals into such widespread destruction? Something to definitely ponder.